Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz, George Carlin. Look, man, it's been a minute since I've reviewed any or reacted to any George Carlin on this channel. I'm trying to gather up some more clips. I had someone who emailed me a great amount of clips, so I'm gonna get started on that. So this is George Carlin, Rules. This is from 1976, all right? So this is a fairly young George Carlin. So I'm ready. Look, if y'all want to see more of George Carlin on this channel, let me know what stakes in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. If you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. I appreciate that. That's love, all right? No more ghost watching. Let's go ahead and watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for George.
It's time for George!
Hiya. Thank you all. How you doing? One of the things that kids have to put up with is rules. They're not as bad as laws because they don't really throw you in the slammer on rules, and they're not always written down somewhere. They're just rules. I was never very good at them. Well, I was good at breaking them. But out of that, I wasn't too good with rules. I just didn't think they all made sense. Some of them seemed awfully dumb to me, rather arbitrary rules. Some of them are good. There were some good rules, no question. No running with the scissors. That was one I never disobeyed. Made sense to me. This will go right through me. What are you doing? I'm not running with the scissors. I was always sure of that. Another smart, good rule, I thought, was no sticking your head out of the high-speed railroad train window. Hey, Dad, good rule. Doesn't want us to get our heads cut off. But they weren't all that good. Some of them were kind of dopey. Things like no singing at the table. What? No singing at the table. Why? One guy with a bad voice screwed it up for everybody else 100 years ago. No singing at the table. Why not? Because I said so.
Facts.
That was always a sign of a dumb rule. Because I said so. You could scream your head off at the table. That wasn't mentioned. Not in the rule. You could stand right near the table all during dinner and sing your head off. I'm standing near the table during dinner and I'm singing, and it isn't even covered by your roof.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, you. That was your middle name, you. Another form of torture kids had to put up with verbal cliches, lazy language on their parents' part. Parents have a way of saying the same thing the same way all the time. Well, I guess if you're going to have to tell somebody something 1,800 times a day, no sense in trying to involve your imagination in it. Say it over and over. Get down off there! You want to break your neck? Get down! You'll break your neck! He'll break his neck up the tip here. Come over here. I'll break your neck if I see you up there. And pick up these toys. I nearly broke my neck coming in. That was the only injury I ever heard about. It's the only injury they ever mentioned. The worst one, broken neck. They never mentioned anything you might get. Get down off there, you'll sprain that ankle. Broken neck. And we never had them in my neighborhood. I never saw one. They just didn't happen. I wondered what they looked like, man. Wow. I wondered, where do you put the sling? That's why. I couldn't figure it out. You got to hold it yourself. I broke my neck.
Why you put the sling in the
Would you hold this for a minute? Thank you. Okay, the only other injury there ever was, the only injury besides that was a delightful little thing called putting someone's eye out. Put that stick away. Put that stick down. You want to put somebody's eye out? But we had answers for the cliches. We kids, we had answers for them. We didn't get to deliver them. Well, no sense getting beat up 14 times a day. We had answers for every cliche they had. Didn't matter what it was. Don't you understand English? Not fully, no. How many times do I have to tell you? 6. Oh, Ma, I thought you were looking for information. Don't talk back to me. Huh? You're teaching me a language, aren't you? You're telling me no more practicing? You just wait until your father gets home. Oh, great. That dude never comes home. Thanks, man.
I'll be fine till Friday.
And then they would tell you to go to your room, as though it were a negative experience. Well, why did they give you the room in the first place, if it's such a bad spot? Go to your room!
It's like going to jail.
Hey, that's where all my stuff is. Yeah.
Man, the go to your room thing used to be bad. I don't think it's bad for kids now unless you take like their iPad, their whatever, because they got TVs. Yo, when I was young, like with my uncle, I remember like when I lived with my parents, we had a TV in the room, but it was like an old TV. It was like mostly black. I don't know. It was just a horrible TV. The main TV we had was actually in the dining room or whatever. So when you went to your room, man, that's when you got to watch the bad TV. Or in my parents' room, they had a TV. So like go to your room was like, man, you were just sentenced to yourself, like to meditate. There was nothing in there. You feel me? And that was never like my parents would never say go to your room. They'll beat your ass and then you retire to your room on your own. That's what happened. You got your ass whooping. You're like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day. But yeah. So ground. I never knew grounding. I always knew ass whoopings until I got to my uncle's house. I lived with my uncle for a few years, right? A lot of years. When I got there, like he would say you're grounded. I'm like, what the fuck is like, bruh? When you're grounded during the summer, it seems like that's when all the best shit is happening outside, bruh. I used to look out the window, motherfuckers throwing water balloons, they playing basketball, the grill is out. I'm like, God damn, nigga, it's a party. Like, and you know, on a daily basis, you're part of it, but you just don't see it like that until you're upstairs looking outside. How everybody's giggling and laughing, having the time of their life. They're winded, they're like, oh, this is so much fun, I can't believe it, best day ever. They're like, God, you guys sit in your room. My cousin, she used to always be grounded. So my second time being grounded, we couldn't talk to each other or whatever. So we had to sneak in each other's rooms and stuff just to entertain and talk shit. Cause like everybody was having fun. So yeah, I understand grounded. But these days you ground a kid, they have everything in their fucking room. They got TVs and all that shit. We ain't have shit in our rooms. I ain't get a TV in my room until I was legit like 17 years old. Or 8 or 16 or whatever. I don't know. I was old when I really got like a legit, this is my TV in my room that I get to watch. You feel me? But anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about George Carlin. Hilarious. And yo, when you look at younger George Carlin, his comedy is more lighthearted. And you know, it's just, but it's still very like, it's him observing or whatever the world around him, you know, because watching him, I could watch this and kind of like imagine him being the George Carlin that we know now, because most of the clips I see of him are older. I think most people just know the older George Carlin. These are gems that we gotta dig up. But like this this attitude of always analyzing the world around us, what makes it tick, the good, the bad. You could already see that. You feel me? So it seems like he was doing that since he was little. Not in this clip, he's obviously not little, but those are things he's talking about from his childhood, if that makes sense. I think I just said a lot of words just to say, like, he probably was always observing the world around him. So shout out to George Carlin, man. Definitely a comedic philosopher, just like the homie Dave Chappelle is, and many other greats. Shout out to him. Anyways, if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.